On June 16th, 2018, I launched this show. Have faith, let it begin. Join me each and every weekday at 7:30 a.m. live because this is a show all about faith. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony designed for you, the daily commuter. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
30 seconds to go.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Have faith, let it begin. Hello everyone, my name is Angel, and welcome to this Tuesday edition of July 2nd, 2019, and this is a controversial episode. I want to get right into it. Folks, we've done many shows about gossiping. We've done shows about backstabbing. We have done shows about losing friends. Nothing is more dangerous, more disheartening, more upsetting than watching families have lack of communication with one another. Have families where individuals or couples, marriages, whichever it is, but people within the family that do all they can, to try and cause controversy. Whether that's putting one family member against another, whether that's saying one thing to one person and then saying another to a completely other person. I never understood and never can understand how polar opposite stories can be. How one individual can say a story about one thing and say the total opposite to another. Folks, we live in a day and age where text messages, where voicemails, where things that we do are recorded, are documented, and it can be used against you. But my question to all of you out there is, why is it okay to talk about your family? Why is it okay to be disrespectful, to allow negative things to happen to one another so that everyone around them feel the negativity? I received a letter the other day from Vivian. Vivian did not want to give out her last name, but Vivian has been going through some hardships. She's been dealing with family members that are her in-laws, and she's been feeling, quote-unquote, left out. She says that there is no room for forgiveness for all the things that she has done. But yet, what she can't understand is those that she have confided into are the same ones that are saying the opposite to the other ends of the family. I don't understand this. If one individual is trying to make amends, if one individual is trying to do right by that family, why is it okay for others to intervene and make light and make things negative by saying things that are the total opposite, saying things that are untrue, unforgiving, unworthy, and just plain disrespectful? Why is it that everywhere I turn as a person, I see this happening in many families? It's so disheartening. It is so painful. And I don't understand why this can and shall be allowed. We are all God's children. All of us here have made mistakes. All of us here have done things that we're not proud of. But for no reason, and I mean no reason, should you put families against family. Should you intervene and do things to manipulate and to do things that make you feel uncomfortable, to put you in a position to choose sides? And for what? Ultimately, you are going to have to face the reality. And the reality is that when you lie, the truth will come out. That when you do things spitefully, it never ends well. Playing the victim for things that maybe you have done is not going to bring you the respect that you've lost. Allowing yourself an opportunity to try and manipulate situations with others within the family and allowing them to hold back, allowing them to say things to others, because you know that's going to happen, is only going to make things worse when you are deemed a liar. Reading Vivian's letter was so powerful to me that it encouraged me to just get on the microphone and start recording. It is so sad to see families fighting over lies, over things that can easily be rectified if you allow each other the chance to sit down and actually tell the truth. I just hope that this message for today sits well with all of you, but actually resonates with some of you. As I'm doing this with you right now, I'm getting thumbs up. I'm getting people saying, this is my family. This was my family. Oh, everybody's writing. So I have actually struck a nerve here. And I don't understand why. Because stuff like this shouldn't happen in your families. When things go wrong, because they've been wrong for me. When I had my breakup, every single family member came to my aid. Every single family member rushed to me and wanted to make sure I was happy again. Family members will have marital problems. And when that family member is taken in and that family member is being nurtured, you cannot be that individual and bite the hands that are feeding you. That is disrespecting your parents, disrespecting others, putting people second when the ones that have took you in should be first. Sometimes people hide behind scriptures and say they're going to change. They're going to do things better. And they use God as an excuse. God is not an excuse. God knows everything that we do. God is watching and hearing everything we do. Eventually, you will have to answer to that God. Eventually, you're going to have to look in the mirror and realize all that you have done. All the lying and the manipulating is not going to end well. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody is deserving of forgiveness. But no one is deserving of allowing an individual to do things repeatedly and know that what they're doing is deliberate, disrespectful, and wrong. Allow yourself to think about this message, as this is a very different style of message that I've ever done. I'm very, very passionate about this episode because that letter inspired me to just say what was on my mind. I want to make a note that I'm speaking directly about this letter, and that I'm speaking about it from my own previous, present, and past situations. Families can argue when people pass away. Families argue over money. Families argue over stories that are told again and again, but are told in 7 different versions. There's only one story. There's only one person that can bring everything to light. God, God, God. Because God knows the truth, God knows you, and God knows the way. Think about that as you deal with your daily routine, your daily activity. But most importantly, remember that the truth is the way, and the truth will set you free. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.